Hello everyone,
Hey,
and welcome to Uncut
where
Gaming.
we don't edit our videos.
But we are
Roaming the deserts
roving the deserts
for
in
40 years.
Targi with the expansion Targi, the expansion. How
Yeah.
exciting.
I laughed about that because that's like, you're gonna call your expansion the expansion. That's,
Yeah,
sure.
it's not the first time, by the way. I
I'm-
think, what's that name? What's the game called? Not Ice Age. Another game, yeah. Which its expansion is called the expansion.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Targi is a game that we like, and this
Mhm.
expansion is technically not new. I think we tried to get it at Essen 2017.
I think so, yeah. It came out in German a few years ago, and this year it just came out in English. So we had a chance to get it.
Holy Danush was heartbroken. He
was.
stood there in front of the vendor at the stall, and he was like,
In Essen.
there's no English version?"
Yes, very sad. Very sad.
We were told there's only German, and they have no plans of releasing it.
Yeah.
But it's here now, so we
Yay.
showed him.
All right, so I guess we'll go over the rules for Targi first.
We never reviewed Targi, didn't we?
Yeah. Okay, so Targi is a two-player game where we have this outside action spaces.
Yeah, it starts with this, and it goes all the way around.
Right. And on every round, we will place one by one our three Targis. So let's say I place it here. Now you cannot place it opposite me or where I'm standing, right? So you can.
So these two are taken, but I
Right.
can, for example, place it over here.
Right. And I could also not place it where the robber is. The robber is the gray meeple here. So let's say I put it over here. For whatever reason, you put it again. I put it one last time. And then you put it wherever you want, according to the rules which is mentioned. And then we mark off the intersections of our Targis,
Yes.
right? And then essentially what we do is activate them. Now the places around the board are either action spaces that we do or just resource generating spaces. We have three types of resources: dates, salt, and pepper. And there are different actions which I'll go through over them in a second. The second thing in the middle of the board, there are two types of cards: goods, like this one and this one and this one, which is just generate goods.
And tribes.
Right, and whenever we activate the card, we just pick one of the two. If there's a slash in the middle, and then the card goes away into the discard pile, and we instead fill it with the other type of card. So if it was a good type, then there will be a tribe card and vice versa.
Yeah, once we activate this, for example, which is a tribe card, you can see the icon on it. Then it will be replaced by a goods card.
A goods card, yes. Now, tribes have costs on them, right? And we will basically build a grid of 4 by 3. So basically 3 rows of 4 tribe cards.
Yes.
Tribe cards come in 5 icons. And at the end of the game, if we have a completed row of 4 tribe cards with the same icon, it'll be 4 victory points. And if it's a completed row of tribe cards with different icons, then it'll be an extra 2 victory points.
We forgot that last time we played.
4 and 2?
Yeah. We didn't score it.
I did.
I didn't.
Oh, okay. And these icons, which I think are necklace pieces, are also victory points. So this card alone is worth 3 victory points.
I just thought they were silver pieces, but yes.
Yeah.
So what we talked about is the base game. In the expansion, we have an additional...
I do want to mention just one more thing, which is the robber. Yeah. The robber and the raids. So the robber just blocks off a space, and it's also the round tracker, the game timer, basically. Because every round he will move one and block another thing. And when he gets all the way to the end, to the 16th card, the game will end. That's one option for the game to end. The other one is if we complete our 12 tribes card grid. And raids are basically, you have to either pay a resource or victory points. Obviously, it's better to pay the resources, or most of the time it's better to pay the resources. So that's the robber, and I think that's mostly the base game. I could mention the action cards. This one lets me play a card from my hand, a shrub card that I got previously, and place it on the table. Or I can just discard it because I have a max limit of 1 card in my hand. This one says we can convert multiple times resources into coins.
They have to be the same resource.
Yeah, or 2 resources to any other type. This one, you want to talk about this one?
Yeah, this is the Fata Morgana. So, for example, if this were my board, then my intersections are here and here. Once I activate this one, I can choose a peg that I placed, and I can move it to any adjacent location. So, for example, if you done blocked off something that I'm interested in, I can use the Fata Morgana and then move the peg there. But it has to be a free card. That is, I can't in any way block or interact with your pegs. And it has to be adjacent.
Yep. Want to talk about this one?
Yes, the Silversmith is also a trader. Maximum 2 trades. 2 resources do not have to be the same resource for 1 VP or 1 gold coin for 2 VPs. And the tribal expansion, you pick up the top card, you look at it, and now you have 2 options. Either you take it into your hand, well, 3 options in the expansion, but in the base game it's 2 options. Either you take it into your hand limit is 1 card, or you build it if you have sufficient resources.
Right. And the third option is just to discard it. It's also in the base game, the fact that you can just discard it if you want.
Yeah, but here you can discard it and pay water to get another one.
Right. So water is part of the expansion. Expansion comes with a bunch of modules. The first one is the water one. The second one is the Targi one, and the third one is the sand dunes. So do you want to cover water first?
Sure. Water is another type of resource, and it's counted towards a different hand limit. You're limited to 10 of the general resources at the end of your turn, right?
Right. Plus 3 coins
at the end.
Yeah. Plus max 3 coins at the end of the round. Plus max 10.
10 water. Exactly. So it's a separate resource, and whenever the cards talk about goods,
it's just these 3.
Yeah, they do not refer to water. For example, here it's 2 good cards for a VP. It does not talk about water, even though the tiles look similar. Now, water can be converted to water into any resource, any good tile of your choice, or free water into a gold coin, and there are many cards in the board that interact with it. For example, here, you can either pay 2 water or a gold coin, and since we said that like free water is a gold coin, then in this card it's very cheaper. Worthwhile.
Yeah. So that's water.
Yes, and we have the Targia. Once you place yourself with her, unlike the robber, you can place yourself alongside her. I keep putting them up. They should be lying down. And once you do that, you can discard a good tile to take the top good card and receive exactly what's written. That will happen a lot. Get used to it.
And the other option is just to choose one of these 3 resources to gain. Right? So it's either one resource of your choice, or...
I forgot about the second option.
It's either one of these, or pay 1 to get whatever is written here.
Yeah, these will sometimes have more options, like they'll have gold coins, or they'll have water, or they'll have multiple resources. So sometimes it is worth the risk.
And the last one is the sand dunes.
The sand dunes are another location you can put your target on. When you pick it up, you get the bonus.
No, immediately. Nope.
You don't remove the card immediately.
Yeah.
There was one location where it says that you can place yourself where another person has a target, which means that you do not remove the card during your turn.
But the bonus is immediate.
Sure, but you do not remove the target.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, where were we? Yes, these are... You put your target, you get the bonus, and then that's removed from the game after your turn. Now, if at the start of the turn there are no sand dunes, we refill it, and after passing through a raid, we remove the sand dunes and we add new free. These are nice because they're more potent than these. However, if on a regular turn you interact with 5 cards, like you have your 3 Targis and you have the 2 pegs, if you choose a sand dune, then you only interact with 4 cards. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Is the bonus, which is genuinely very good, worthwhile? So yeah, they're interesting.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we didn't cover?
Yeah, just the fact that tribe cards can have immediate bonuses with a exclamation mark, or passive abilities like the infinity symbol here.
Exclamation is end game. The lightning
bolt is immediate. Yeah, and there's once per game also ability that comes with these triangles.
Yep.
Okay, so do we want to go over the tribe cards and then we can begin the game?
Sure. I just wanted to add before that the round tracker, the cards, the border cards, they're from the expansion.
Yeah.
So if you're getting the base game, the cards are a bit different in the base game, but the mechanics are identical. So yeah.
Okay, so let's go over the cards.
Sure. You may use the Targia's function if one of your Targi is standing on a border card across from her. So if you have this, by placing here, you also get her bonus.
Right, which is nice.
Yes, this one is self-explanatory. At the end of the game, you get 1 extra victory point for every 2 tribe cards in your display that have no advantage. So for example, these that have no text, if you have 2 of those, you gain an extra VP. So that's nice. When you use the Fata Morgana action, you receive 1 good token of your choice. So you get to choose a resource out of those 3. You may hold 2 tribe cards in your hand. Amazing.
Okay.
I know what I'm getting.
All right.
So you have the first player token? Yes, you do.
Yes, that's the first player token, which will alternate between us. And now I can choose my first bonus.
Yes, honey.
All right.
Bonus that Targia.
All right. So let's say I'll put myself over here, and I'll pick myself a date.
Sure.
Oh, do you want to go over the sand dunes?
Yes. This is 1 of each resource and a resource of your choice. That's a lot.
Yep.
For each tribe card in your display that offers no advantage, you receive 1 goods token of your choice. That is nice later in the game. Useless now.
Yep.
This is not going to get used.
No.
Switch the places of 2 tribe cards in your display. Or switch a card in your hand for a card in your display.
And then build it again.
Carry out the action of the card played from your hand like normal. So that's nice. Okay. No, these are good.
Yeah.
But I'm not taking any of them. I'm gonna go over here because I have a feeling you want the Targia bonus, and I'm like, nope.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You can always Fata Morgana it.
I guess. Two cards in your hand. Oh, we didn't mention that you can, as a free action, or did we? Yeah, you did. Convert 3 water into 1 money coin, or 2 into 1 resource. Okay.
Yep.
Great.
Has been mentioned.
Yes. So in that case, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'll take. I guess I'll go here because I don't like the tribe cards here, and this one will allow me to pick 1 up.
I want the Fata Morgana bonus, so I'm gonna go over yonder.
And now I can either go here, or here, or here, or here, or one of the sand dunes.
I wouldn't take a sand dune with your constellation because you don't have any pegs.
Right. Yes. So I'll guess I'll go here, and that means one goes over here and one goes over here. All right. Oh, you need to place one, yes.
So quick to discard me. Now, I was going for this one, but then he done blocked me off, and now I can't even take the Fata Morgana. So I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Pickle.
I think my only reasonable option is to go over here.
Okay. So you want to place your pegs?
After
markers.
You ruined my chances.
All right, so let's do the easy stuff first. So one salt, one date. This gets discarded. And let's put a tribe instead.
As a small reminder to our lovely viewers, you get to pick the order.
Right. We didn't mention this. Let's make sure that we get another salt. And let's first do this. So I'm going to take the top card, and it's a tent card. Once per game, you may exchange the card in your hand for an unoccupied tribe card from the central area. That's very good.
Yes, it is.
So as a reminder, I can either build it, discard it, or keep it in my hand. Because the expansion, we can also discard one water to discard this card and take another one instead. But I'll place this, I'm good with it. So we'll pay one of each resource, that's great. Good. And that was my action. Next, I could do, yes, we can mark that this hasn't been used yet. And this one, we should start with a coin each. Where's my coin? Oh, here it is. So
you can pay for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. So 2 dates.
Do you want to pay for it with the water? It's cheaper technically.
Oh, right. Yes. So this goes. Now that I take it, I have an option of whether I want to start a new row or expand this row. I think I'll start a new row because I'm hoping to get 2 rows of the same icon.
Very good.
So that was my turn.
Fantastic turn, honey. Very proud of you. I would like 1 pepper. They were far away from me last time we played. I'm gonna take a VP from this one. And I'm gonna take some dates. Who doesn't like some dates? More dates. I have all the dates. And over here, I need to pay a salt, dates, and free pepper. I only have 2 pepper. However, I do have 2 water, which I convert magically
into a resource of your choice.
Yep. So I just paid it. The nice thing about this card is that Fata Morgana is a bit of a waste usually, but with this, I get to pick my own resource, so that's really nice.
Okay.
And that was it. That was our first turn. So now the robber goes ahead.
Yep, we
These
reveal.
get opened.
And I think we'll pause here.
You sure? It's a short game.
Okay. Whatever you want, we can continue.
Let's continue.
All right.
So we moved the Targi as well. And that is it.
Yes. Okay. And now you are the first player.
Thank you, honey. I think I'll go over here next to the Targia because I also want the tribal expansion.
Okay, so which bonus do you want? Because the bonus is immediate.
I'll take some salts because I'm a salty kind of guy.
Okay. Let's see. What are the new cards? No, and then no, yes, yes. And you may use the Targi's function if one of your Targi is standing. Oh, we talked about that one.
It's a good one. Not necessarily the best here, but definitely a good one.
Yeah. So maybe I'll take the spices. All right. And I think looking at this state of the board, maybe I'll take.
Yes, honey, what will you take?
Let's put myself over here. Okay. And then my options are No. Where can I put myself? Here. Yeah, so I can, yeah. Silversmith is really boring. So I'll go to the sand dune and only get this thing. Okay, so it's a resource. Yeah, the first one, yeah. Okay, so you go first.
Okay, let me put on my pegs. So this one and this one. I'm just thinking about whether I want to get this one instead. I do. So Fata Morgana over here. When I use a Fata Morgana card, I get to pick a resource. So these pay for this one. At the end of the game, you get an extra victory point for every 2 tribe cards in your display that have no advantage. So for now, that's nothing, but it's still a good card. Okay, great. So this will be
1 water.
a water. This will be
1
a salt. I didn't pay for this.
You didn't?
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Oops.
And you get a card, and it's a...
When you use the function of the Targi, you may take 1 water instead of 1 goods token. It's kind of underwhelming, but it's also kind of cheap. I'll take my chances with the gods of discarding it for 1 water. This one I can't afford, but it looks better. If you would receive dates from a border card, you may take salt or pepper instead. Sure. And this goes into my hand.
Okay. And while you were thinking, I just took the resources from all of my things. I need to take 1 more thing, and I guess it'll be dates. So let's just order them here for our viewers. And I think that is it. We just need to replace this one with a tribe card, and that's it, right?
Yes.
So the Targi, by the way, we didn't mention it, but it goes under counterclockwise.
The Targi, yeah.
Targi, yeah.
Okay, so at the end of the round, we go to a raid tile, and we have to discard 1 pepper or lose 1 victory point.
Yep, and we start with 4, and I'm going to be the star player.
Yes, you are. You have the necklace.
Thank you. Okay, so let's see. This is a new mechanic as well, where we can pay... The base is pay 1 coin, get 2 VP, or you can pay an extra 3 pepper to get 2 VP. The VP here is in tokens. Right. Okay, so looking at the board, I think I would want to go here and take a resource. I'll take 1 pepper.
Very good.
I will go here. And I will go here.
Boop.
Okay. So I go first. Let's do the easy first. How do I have a coin? Oh, right. Okay, salt, pepper, water. Okay. What?
Nothing. Did you get your bonus from the Targi?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Let's pay for this. So it's 1 and 3.
Very good. And you get an additional 2 victory points because you paid the extra cost.
I'll put it in the same row as my other tents. And now I will 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. to place this one over here. You use the Targi's function if one of your Targi is standing on the border card across. Good. And lastly, I will exchange, because of the raid, I'll exchange 2 salt for 1 pepper.
Very good, honey.
I think that was a relatively good turn. Okay.
Okay, so I will take 1 pepper because otherwise I will be
Where's the robber?
Screwed.
Oh. Why was it here?
I don't know, you probably removed it and took an extra salt from it.
I did.
Oh.
Where was I? Here, here, and here.
Yep. Did you have enough salt?
No. Oh, wait.
You have to water. Easily amendable.
All right. So let's take 1 salt.
While you try to understand how you cheated.
Yes, because this looks very bright from where I'm sitting.
Fata Morgana to get my caboose over here, which will net me another pepper. You can trust me that I'm not cheating. This will be 2 water.
Because I was here, I can just exchange for 1 water.
Sure.
That's better.
Sure. So this got me 2 water, which I will immediately dispense along with 1 dates to build this one.
Oh, this was a good tribe?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is it. It's raid time.
Yep. So we pay.
Exactly. She also moves here. She does not...
Yeah, trigger anything.
No.
These go away, and we get 3 new ones.
So, use the function of the Targia and receive 1 extra victory point. That's nice.
Again?
Targia and 1 extra victory point. Take 1 tribe card marked with your tribal marker from the central area and place it in your display. Instead of the cost shown on the card, you only have to pay 1 water. On the one hand, yes. On the other hand, you use for relocations for that. You need to have this, and you need to have this.
That's it. Okay.
That's a lot.
Okay.
Because then you only interact with 2 cards in addition to it. It's a good card. It's just not wow amazing. And the last one, Sand Dune. Take 1 unoccupied tribe card of your choice from the center area and place it in your display if you can pay the costs, or you can place it in your hand if you do not yet have a card in your hand.
Interesting. And we got this new tribe card which says it's long. Once per game, you may refrain from using the tribal expansion action. Sorry, this one, refrain. Instead, take the top tribe card from the discard pile. Okay. And place it in your display if you can pay the costs. Or you can keep the card in your hand if you do not already have another card in your hand. So we need a discard pile. I'm guessing this one is the discard pile. Okay. For tribe cards, yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Why do we have a tribe card in the discard pile?
I don't know.
Oh, right, because I drew 2.
So if you really want this, you can have it when you are in the... You can use the function to get 1 water. Okay, cool.
I'm first player. Now there are no Targias anywhere, and I kind of want resources for this one. So I'm gonna start with this dude.
Occupied. All right. So, I guess I'll take. Interesting. Okay, I'll take the. Let's see.
That is a very, very interesting proposition you're making there.
Okay. So I guess I'll take this one. Exchange. And I will, so this is here. And I do need resources, which I'll have another salt, which is good. And I can place myself over here for this, or I can, no. So I'll place myself over, oh, I have one water. Okay, let's put myself over here.
Okay.
Now
I'm first player. You take your time, no rush.
Myself over here, then that's 1, 2, 3, and 2 water. Okay, good.
I don't want you to get nervous and start making engine noises again.
Okay.
So I'm first player. Great. So Fata Morgana to move myself over yonder. Because I used Fata Morgana, I get to take my pick of resources. I think I'm low on pepper.
Sure.
So I'm gonna take a pepper. Oh, I'm getting a pepper. Okay. So salt,
pepper, and dates.
Yes. Tribe card instead. Fantastic. I get a coin and a pepper. And tribe card here as well. And I played a noble. The noble says I can build the card in my hand. Now this is, I did not take a coin, even though I should have.
Yeah, here's the coin.
Oh, right. Great. So coin and salt for this. And that said, if you would receive dates from a border card, which is these two, you can take any resource.
Nice. Okay.
Not amazing, but you know, it's VP.
All right, my turn.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, so let's do the easy parts first. 1 water, 1 salt, 1 dates. Good. And then let's pay for this. 1, 2, 3. How come I didn't have? Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I got this, which says that once per game, where's this?
Exactly.
Once per game, I may refrain from using tribal expansion to take this card. Okay, great. And then I'll take this into my hand. Great.
It's trying to be useful. So it's into your hand and you don't do anything with it. Great. So these move, both the Targia and the Robber. And we get to open our new cards. Now let's see. So she says, once per game, you may place one of your Targi figures on a border tile that is occupied by your opponent's Targi or on a border card across from it. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's definitely nice. I am pretty sure that...
we saw it.
Yeah.
In the previous game.
Yeah, it doesn't create any conflicts with other rules.
No. It has to be the
this
first
one is
part?
nothing special.
Okay.
I'm trying to be useful. Why
You're
are you
very
rushing
useful. So you may exchange a card in your hand for an unoccupied tribe card. So I think
that this has to be done after we place things. Otherwise, the word unoccupied has literally no meaning.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
But I like how you tried to cheat your way through it. That's admirable.
Sure. I'll place myself here
in the water hole. And where shall I place myself? I'll get a Fata Morgana. It's resources. Everyone likes resources.
And because I put myself across from the Targia, I can use its function, in which case you may use the Targia's function if one of your Targi is standing on the border card across. So I will take a dates and then goes soon. And I want to build this, so I'll take more pepper.
Very good.
I guess.
So now it's my turn. I'm gonna place myself over here.
Okay. And I will place myself over, I think, here. Or will I? I don't know. Guess I will. Okay.
Okay, so my tribal markers go here and here.
Yeah. Okay.
And now you can take an unoccupied card if you want.
Yeah. So I will activate this ability to replace this one.
Is it no longer unoccupied?
Hello.
I did not know that that's the one you were going for.
Fine. I'll take this one instead.
Like, I had no way of knowing.
So, dates, 2 peppers, 1 water.
Very good.
These are these. And another dates.
Sorry, things tried to escape my pocket. We shall return them to their rightful place.
Okay, so that was my...
We need mics.
That was my turn.
Very good, honey.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Fata Morgana to move this one over here. Because I Fata Morgana, I get a resource. And now let's see, I have these for her. These for him. I'm asking because I can take another resource instead of dates. So I'm gonna take pepper instead of the dates over there, and I'm gonna take salt. And then these two. I'm gonna decide on placement in a second, with your permission. Okay, so this one goes here for sure. Just not sure if this one, yeah, this one goes over here. Fine. Okay.
Okay.
So, Robert gets closer to the raid. Remember that we have a raid at the end of next round.
Right, and he will want 1 dates and 1 salt.
Yeah, I'm putting them to the side so I don't forget, because that's a VP.
And she's here now, right?
Yes.
Okay, and who's first player?
Well, you, me, you, me, you, me.
Okay. Yes.
Up until now, you're the only one who tried to cheat, and you're double checking me. Such a mean. Okay, what do I want to do? I have no resources, like nada. So I'm going to start with this. So first of all, Targi at times. So I'll take care of it. Don't worry. I'll take dates.
Sure. I'll go to the noble.
Very good. So you can build from your hand. Once per game, you will place one of your Targi figures on a border card that is occupied by your opponent's Targi, or on a border card across from it.
Did I put this here now?
I think so. You're the first player, so yeah, you put 2
You
already.
are the first player.
Nope, you have the necklace.
You just said me, you, me, you, me, you.
Oh. Maybe you didn't
me,
remove
you,
it.
me, you, me, you. You're the first player. Yeah, I think I didn't remove it, but then I didn't.
You have a tribal card in your hand, huh?
I exchange. Whatever. This is really confusing. But maybe I didn't. Oh, fine. Let's continue. Assume I didn't want to do it, or I don't.
You can't take 2 cards.
Right.
But you want to do the action in case you missed out on it?
No.
No. So we're fine?
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna bite me later, right?
I have no idea what's going on. I'm very much confused.
You went to the waterhole?
Okay. I will go.
I'll take you to the waterhole.
I'll go. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So that's okay. I'm going to go here.
I'm going to forget it afterwards. My options are pretty much this one, which means I get this, which is not necessarily what I want. But it's not bad either. Place myself here or here. I'm sorry for taking so long. I'm gonna place myself over here. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to place myself over here. Okay.
If I understand my passive correctly, I have to use the Fata Morgana, right? So I have to move something.
What does it say?
It says when you use the Fata Morgana action.
Yeah.
Okay, so waterhole nets me water. Fata Morgana, I use it to move him over here. And I get a resource. That resource is going to be salt. And I get a coin from this card. This gets replaced by a tribe. I get a salt from this card as well. And then I get to purchase this. And I pay 1 coin and 1 of each. So I get the max out of it, which will be 2 additional VP. And this one gets placed over here.
Okay. So I'll take dates and salt. So that's salt, dates, this comes here, this comes here. Let's start by playing this card. And placing it over here and spending... It's a bummer.
What is honey?
Maybe I'll try something else and wait for it. Yeah. Let's do this first. So I'm going to use this ability to pay for this instead. So that's just 1, 1, and 1.
That's very good for you.
1, 1, and 1. This goes here. And now I can't pay for this. I can't pay for that. And I can't pay for this as well. I think that this says that if I discard... Let's see. It's this, right? Oh, I can just look at the other side of it.
Probably.
You may place the card in your hand, the card in your hand in your display if you pay the cost, or you can discard the card in your hand and get 1 water and 1 goods token of your choice.
That's an option.
So yeah, so if I discard this thing, I'd be able to get 1 water and 1 salt. Right, so I'll do that instead. So I'll place this in the discard and get 1 water and 1 salt. Right? And then I can pay for this with 2 waters, salt,
and peppers.
Very good.
And
placing it here and placing a goods tile instead.
Okay.
Right?
So we finished this turn, these 2 swap places, and we have a raid. Raid means Dune cards get refreshed.
Right.
And both of us have to pay.
I already did.
I just did. Okay, and now...
Yay.
You get the necklace.
Alright, so let's review the new cards. This one says, at the end of the game, the victory points bring on the cards placed to the right of, let's say I put it here, to the right are doubled. Does not apply to victory points in parentheses. So any cards here will be double the points written on them. This says, once per game, you may add one of your Targi figures to a sand dune already occupied by an opponent.
We saw that one before. It's not amazing. I refreshed those. Pull one card out of the tribe discard pile and place it in your display. If you can pay the cost or in your hand. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Second one is take an action marker from the supply.
And put it on one of your cards that has an icon.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's not amazing, but it's nice.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
Okay, honey, you're first player. First player yourself.
Yeah. So I want Oasis and Tents. I wouldn't be able to pay. Oh, I will be. Can I take one water? Yeah. So I'll go here, and because I have this card, I can activate her.
Very good.
And because I have this card, when I activate her, I can take one water instead.
Yes.
So I'll just take one
water.
Great.
Very good.
So now I can place myself over here.
You cannot.
Oh, right. Sorry.
But I still love you.
Right. You are right.
Unfortunately.
So... Game print to the right. Okay. So I'll guess I'll place myself over terrible. You can place it over just what it costs. 2 water and 1 thingy. Okay, I'll place myself over here and reactivate this card.
Last one for you.
And now I'll just, this is really weird, but I'll go here. And that is it. I didn't put any of my action markers.
Really?
Yep, because I put these two. But I think that's okay.
Pretty sure it is.
Okay.
So I have this and this.
Okay.
And I will be salty AF.
Alright, so I'll start.
Yes, of course.
So I'll take 1 water.
Very good.
I will activate this card. When I'm activating this card. This says that when I'm traveling spent, I can take this instead of that.
Very good.
So I'll take it and I'll pay for it. And I've completed my first row, which is excellent.
Very good, honey.
Thank you. It's silly, but we'll do this for now.
If it works, it works.
Yeah. We'll make sure to remember stuff, and I think that's it. Where's my last one? Over here. So we can remove that card. Okay. Great.
Where was I? Yes. Salt, dates, pepper. And an additional resource that I have not yet decided. What will it be? Do I have any bonuses? No, I don't. What does the board require more of? Dates. We'll open up a few options. So we said this one and this one magically become tribal cards.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay, so this one moves here, this one moves here, and you get the first player token.
Thank you.
Let's see the new cards. This is just this, and this one says, I want it. Once per game, when using the Fata Morgana action, you may move both the tribe markers to adjacent cards. That's nice. Okay, you go first. Okay. And my last one goes over. So do that. This goes there. And now I want this one somehow, but I won't take it. I'll take, I guess, a coin. Okay.
Coins are good.
Yep.
So I'm first.
Yep.
So I get, 1 second, I wanna, first of all, I get the free water.
And these?
Nope,
No?
I'm gonna use them up.
Okay.
Then I get this. This is replaced by a goods card for 2 water and a pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Replaced by a goods. Okay, the reason I waited with those is because I can choose a different resource and I wasn't sure what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll take 1 pepper and 1 dates.
Okay. Because you have the special ability.
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
Unfortunately, yes.
Salt, coin. The coin is replaced by a tribe. Salt, coin, salt.
Very good.
Peppers. Salt. And let's pay for this one. Let's replace by a goods tile. 1, 2, 3. And let's put it over here. Once per game. You can Fata Morgana and move twice. That's fine. Let's move these. This one says, when the border is placed on when the robber is placed on a border card on which a goods token is shown as an action, you receive one of these goods.
This is not worthwhile at the moment because you will only get salt.
Yep.
But it's still good. Like it's good when it comes out.
So you moved them once, right? And I'm the first player?
Yes, and raid.
Raid. So I need
Remember
dates.
the raid.
Remember the raid.
And it's important. You lose VP over not remembering raids.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go here. Let's go here. Oh, right. That makes sense. So now I will want to probably go here. And then I will probably want to go it's going to be a boring round for me, but that's okay.
That's across from me.
Oh. Right.
You can put it on the Targi if it's useful for you or here. Oh, you still get the bonus. That's good for you.
Right.
You get Targi bonus.
Yep.
Where can I place? Pretty much just here, right?
Or there.
Or where?
Center.
Put one
of the discard pile, which there are none. This one's the same. You can.
I can put across from you.
Oh, great.
I'm just not sure where. Like this is across from you, but it's not very good. This
is also across from you. The tribal expansion one.
Okay, to the tribal expansion.
Yeah, I go
Took
first.
your advice, yes.
So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, and this one will.
Hand?
Sure.
Why don't you like this Targia, honey? Don't you have the resources for her?
I could play.
She's just a coin, by the way.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, you're right. Oh. Oh, fine.
I mean, for just a coin, she's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this now. Okay, fine.
I actually really wanted her.
I'm sorry.
That's how good she is. At the end of the game, the victory card printed on the cards to the right of this card are double.
I wanted that card.
Definitely underwhelming. I have Fata Morgana, so I'm thinking about where do I move. I think... Okay, I can cover this one up, right? It does nothing. Great. So Fata Morgana moves here, and I get a set of pepper for using the Fata Morgana. Great. I get one of each. This gets replaced by a tribal card. And I get to take this, which I will pay 2 salts, pepper, and dates for. So it gets placed over here. When the robber is placed on yada yada.
Okay.
It's useless, but it completes a set.
Did you do this one?
Nope.
There you go.
Thank you. At the end of the game, the victory points of the cards placed above or below this one are doubled. It's not bad. The order was like this.
Yeah.
Because now it suddenly matters. Okay, this one goes into my hand.
You can pay it if you want.
I don't have the gold and I don't have enough water for it.
Okay. So that's it?
Yes.
Raid.
Robber moves. Targia moves. Resources are unfortunately expanded.
Yep. And I'm the first player?
No,
You're
you
the
were
first
first here.
Yep.
Thank you. I think that this would help me strategize better.
Yep. This one says if you have fewer than 4 cards at the beginning of a round before the robber is advanced, you get 1 good token of your choice. And at the end of the game, you may trade goods for victory points. And once per game, you may add 1 of your Targi figure to a sand dune already occupied. Yeah, I saw that. You have wood with pepper. Take from, okay.
Targia.
I will go over.
I expanded 1 dates for 2 water.
That's nice.
Yeah, worthwhile gambling occasionally.
Yep. Alright. Let's do. Let's do. Oh, and we need to replenish this engine.
Yes, because we had
a raid.
Yep.
Great.
So, this one requires reading. Place 2 water in the supply and then place this sand dune card in your display. Like a tribe card. At the end of the game, you decide what symbol it will have. That's good. It's not amazing, but it's good.
Great. I will go here then.
I wanted gold, but it's okay.
Gold.
Nobling.
Okay. Anything interesting?
No. Anything interesting? My entire turn.
Yeah.
Is fascinating.
And I'll go here. So because I went there, I'm going to take 2 water and a resource. So that'll be...
Can I change it to here? I think this makes more sense. Sorry.
Okay. So you start.
Okay, so to make things simple... Okay, so this requires pepper, salt, and 2 dates, which I have because I get dates from here. Great, so this gets replaced by a goods card. These get expanded. I'm gonna use
the
noble to discard this for
water.
And the resource of my choice. So that resource is gonna be dates.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna buy this with a coin. Free water equals 1 coin. I'm gonna get a bonus out of it, but it's worthwhile. If you have fewer than 4 goods at the beginning of a round before the robber.
After.
Before the robber advances.
Oh, right. Yes.
You get 1 goods token of your choice.
Okay, my turn. And that's a good.
I also get 1 salt from here, but yes.
Okay, so 1 dates. I already took that. This can go away. That's the dates. And yes, I will trade the 2 water for a coin. And then I will pay the coin and the dates for this one.
This gets replaced by a goods, right?
Right. Okay. Okay. So goods galore. My turn?
This is new. Robber gets moved. Targi gets moved. We're before the last round, but it'll probably end this, I guess.
Yeah.
We're both pretty close. Okay. At the end of the game, you may trade goods for victory points at a 3-to-1 ratio. Meh. At the end of the game, the victory points on the right. Once per game, you may place your target worthless. Okay, sure. Go for it, honey. What can you buy?
That's a problem. That's also a problem. I can't go there. That's awful.
Tragedy.
Okay, let's go here. Will I be able to generate 1 coin? That's a good question.
If you get a pepper, you have 3 of the same resource. You can trade it for a coin here.
Yes, I'll be able to go here. Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to remember what I wanted to do. So, resource, basically.
Okay.
But I get the Targia. And the Targia gives me a resource. I'm gonna take... Let me think.
Okay.
And the Targia gets me a pepper.
Okay. Then I go?
Yes, you do.
Alright, so 2 peppers.
This is obviously the last round, right?
Yeah. 2 peppers. Let's convert 3 peppers into a coin, which I will use with another pepper.
Very good.
To place this one over here. Once per game you may add, whatever. Doesn't matter. And I will take a resource, which isn't really important. And that was me.
Very good. So Waterhole gets me 3 water.
Yeah.
And then Fata Morgana moves me here where I get whatever resource.
Yeah.
And then I pay pepper and free water for this, which has been officially built. And then I get 2 more resources. And that is it.
Okay.
We're both done.
All right. So let's count them up. I guess it was a good, right? Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's see. So points at the end of the game are what's written on the cards themselves. Point tokens.
VP that we've generated, yeah.
Right. End of the game cards, like with ones with exclamation marks, and completed rows. So let's start with me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, that's 11, 13, 15, 16, 18, 20.
Very good.
Right? Let's see. This is 24. This is 28. And this is 30.
Very good. And you have your extra VP.
36.
Very good.
And in terms of endgame VP, I don't think I have any. Yes, so I'm on 36 total.
Very good. I think you won this, but I'm not sure.
By the way, coins and 2 water are VP.
But you have none, so
yeah,
it doesn't
36.
matter.
Okay.
Okay, so me, I have 7 from actual VP. So that's 10. That's 10, that's 13. That's 16, that's 19. That's 23, and that's 25.
Yes.
So if we count the rows, I have another 4 points here, so that's 29.
Yep.
And I have 2 points here.
Yep.
So that's 31. And I have no bonuses for this. However, I do have a few endgame. At the end of the game, you get 1 victory point for every 2 tribe cards in your display that have no advantage. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's an additional 2 points. I'm at 33. And this one. At the end of the game, you may trade goods. So that's another VP. I'm at 34.
Good. I'm at 36.
Very good, honey.
All right.
2 points.
Woo. Okay. So we hope you enjoyed this playthrough and overview. And we'll see you in the next video.
Aren't we bunching them all?
No, I think the review should be a separate video.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not bunching them all. We'll see you on the review.
Yes.
Links below to the review.
And yeah. And we'll see you in a sec.
Bye.
Bye for now.